So in today's video, we're going to be going over some of the eyewear I have currently and some of the eyewear I have worn previously and why I switched or still have this eyewear. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My first mask was the full mask. Probably find these at like Dick's or Dunham's for like 15 bucks. Pretty simple, flexible, and it had goggles in them. Just a lot of stuff. So I didn't like these and I switched. The first was because these were very uncomfortable. They just kind of hurt your head when you're wearing this around. It gets like, after a long day, it's gonna hurt, and these annoying straps everywhere. The mask itself is quite annoying. This will like rub on your nose and your lips, and this can even hit your chin if you're like running or I don't know, whatever you're doing. It's just kind of bulky and gets in the way a lot. And they do fog too. That's why I have these holes right here on the mask to prevent fogging, which obviously did not work very well. So that's why I got rid of these. So the next thing I went to after the full mask was a mesh mask and a pair of goggles. So this is just a bendable metal mask. Quite comfortable, except for the cheek section. I feel like squeezes your face, and when you bend it out, it just doesn't really work. Gets in the way when you're aiming. So that's why I switched. Is coming up next. And then the goggles. I still had the goggles. Maybe I figured it was just the mask. I switched to a different pair. These are like a snowboarding pair, which probably isn't the best idea because something might go through them. But these also fogged a lot. There's very tiny vent holes and just not quite comfortable. Fogged up a lot. So I had this combo for like 2 or 3 months, I would say, and I just wasn't really happy, so I switched to the next one. So the next pair of goggles or face and eye protection I chose was the mesh goggles, and I thought this was a really good idea because my normal goggles would fog. So I hopped on Amazon and ordered me a pair of these. So they came and I was like, wow, this is actually a good idea. And I wore them for a few games and I was quite happy with them. But then I went on YouTube and found a video of someone shooting these with BBs. And I watched as the BBs went from the front to the back. And that could happen to someone and cause like eye damage. And I was like, you know, I don't think I want these anymore. So I put these down and got the next option. So that's why I went away from these. Next option I had looked at were safety glasses. Nothing's getting through these, but they're not very tactical and they're, well, pretty plain. And the next one was a military type goggle, rubber fit around the edges, stretchy band, just pretty hard too. And these have a gap right here that lets air get in, and I have not had these fog. This is what I'm currently using, and I really like these. These are on Amazon for like a 2 pair for like 30 bucks. And they've been really good so far, so I really like those. And I also use with these a face mask. It's just like a skiing face mask. Just to cover up so you don't get hit in, say, the chin or anything like that. This is just nice. It feels good, doesn't get in the way, and hopefully makes the BBs feel not as hard when they hit your face. So right now I'm running these goggles and this mask over the normal safety glasses. Honorable mention number 1, the World War II gas mask that was probably used and some guy probably like sneezed in 7 times. So on the front you got like full rubber latex, I don't really know what this is, just stretchy. And then these glasses. And I think this is like a glass type plastic, just a really hard plastic, but it feels like something can get through there. Well, something like this, it would definitely stand up to the Millennium. Something like this would most likely go straight through and you'd probably have permanent eye damage. So I don't think you'd want to risk it, because you find this at a like garage sale and you're like, ooh, I want a new mask. Don't do it. Don't do it. Honorable mention number 2, the full mesh face set. With camo. I don't really know what to say. I mean, if you're trying to look like that Halo full face helmet, then I guess you're getting the job done. It's gonna go in your eyes if that's a possibility. If you haven't already seen some of those videos, it could go straight in your eye, and this thing is pretty hefty. It's like a pound, I would say. Well, that's not much, but like, I don't know, you're probably gonna notice this thing on your head, and your sight's gonna be, well, let's just say limited. Yeah, I guess let's just get this thing out.